all right. I'm back. I hope this is better. I hope this is really better. I adjusted some things in the back end. I was able to kill it, and bring it back. So yeah, we're so back. Jake the Snake's also back. Cliff is back. We're so back, baby. We're back. God. I hope so. Loud and clear. Hopefully, this is better. Hopefully, I fudged around a few things, and hopefully, I got it under control. I mean, we only have what we have in the bunker, and so I can't get better internet. I don't think. Maybe I can look at Starlink and. I don't know, in my area. All right, anyway, getting back to the greatest of all time. Thank you, Jake the Snake. Sup, y'all? Vila's in the house. How's it going, Vila's? How's it going? If this is your first time being on the channel, guys, you have no idea what you clicked on. You're going to soon find out. You're going to soon find out. Of course, Crypto Chaos Magic coming on the lineup here in a bit. All right, so yeah, lawmakers are about ready to go into recess, guys. Lawmakers go into recess. Not much getting done, but Tom Emmer, I don't think they're going to mention him here. Maybe they did. They did not. Mr. Emmer, he says there's still hope. Yeah, they're not even mentioning him on this article at all. I'm going to get to that in the Real News segment over on Twitter. All right, guys, we're back. We're so back, baby. We're back. We're so back. Like the We're Back Dinosaurs. Oh, my God, I cannot believe it. That popped up. I was, of course, trying to find... I guess I have to type in "we're so back" to get that clip. Yes, of course, the meme. No. Wow, I can't even find that meme tonight. All right, whatever. I'll deal with it. Jesus. All right, guys. D-Worm says, Otaku, you better, so much better. Yes, try that. Tired of rubbing these sticks together over here. This fire doesn't grow on trees, you know. Oh, my God. I love you, D-Worm. I love you. Not enough flames, though. There's never enough flames. You can never have enough flames, of course. Why? Why do I say that? Because...
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Thank you, Sailor. All right. I think we're ready. Everything's back, guys. Everything's back. We're good. Nothing dropping. I got a hardline connection to chaos. Let's go. Chaos. Yes, the chaos can't keep us down. 100%. It fuels us. It drives us. And that's, of course, why we participate in the market. Speaking of which, again, Sailor, of course, saying...
Bitcoin's powered by chaos.
It's powered by chaos. Yes, it is. 100%. That's why we do what we do. All right, guys. Trump AI plan erases data center rules, strips federal DIEI guidelines. What in the hell does this have to do with anything? Of course, guys, AI is coming. It's coming to take our jobs. And, of course, no one knows this better than our resident Strawberry Dragons. That's right. Strawberry Dragons is currently at risk, and her job is going to be currently being replaced by AI. That's right. AI is coming for our job, and it's coming for all of our jobs, and not just our jobs, but also our loved ones in the bedrooms. They're all going to be taken over by AI, and we need the data centers in order to do this. But Trump plans to erase that idea, I guess. U.S. President Donald Trump released his plan to make the United States a world capital of artificial intelligence on Wednesday, outlining steps to erase data center regulations, revise federal content standards, and prioritize government contracts for select AI developers. The report published on the White House presents a 3-pillar plan with initiatives to encourage the open source AI development for applications across law, healthcare, defense, science, education, and manufacturing. Guys, if you're in any of those fields, any of those industries, you're on the chopping block. It's been a minute since I did this. I have to do it. I have to do it, guys. I have to freaking do this. I'm so gonna do this. God, that's right. If you are a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, a accountant, a lawyer, a consumer, customer service representative of any kind, that's right. You are going to be replaced. A matter of time, guys. It's only coming. It's all coming right around the corner. So again, don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you. So be useful, and of course, your friends and family are not going to be. There's no exception to this law, guys. This rule is happening. It's replacing everything as we know it, including the person you sleep next to. There's going to be robots that can do way better things in the bedroom that you can't or they can't do for you. All right, guys. It's been a minute since I did that. I had to get it off my chest. Let's get back to it. Boom. Yeah, you won't be able to take them out like that. No siree, no siree. They're going to be so strong. All right, one of the plan's key policies is the goal of the protection of freedom of speech and online expression within AI models. According to the document, the Free Speech Initiative will be led by the Department of Commerce, the DOC, which will work with the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, to eliminate references to misinformation, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and climate change. So yeah, despite the starting goal of encouraging open source AI development, the report will also outline the provision to award government contracts exclusively to frontier large language models, LLM, developers. The report did not define what qualifies as frontier AI developer, and Trump has reportedly said that he wants to make America the world capital of AI development and the world power development, energy, and everything. In crypto, of course, we're going to be the best in everything, according to Donald J. Trump. All right, so yes, that is where we are landing with this, and of course, guys, all the things, they're all here, of course, to make us our lives easier, but also replace us from the workforce as well. Do not forget that. Do not forget that. All right, moving on. Crypto entrepreneurs were fleeing America, but we can bring them back. And this is bullish, guys. I'm really happy to say stuff like this. It wasn't this bullish last year, right? It was very restore America's financial dominance in the crypto sectors. The U.S. Congress recently took a major step towards reclaiming the United States leadership in the financial innovation. We passed the President Trump's, of course, bipartisan Genius Act into law. That's the stable, because they were basically pushed out of America by Gary Gensler. They could not play nice with a lot of us and a lot of people in our space, and that's why we still have stories like Kraken that just came off, right? They just cut the lawsuit off of that. There's a whole bunch of that stuff happening, and I'm excited to see it every single day. Every single day we read one of these articles here. Goldman Sachs BNY to offer tokenized money market funds for clients. We've been talking about BNY all day now. If you guys caught the morning live stream where the market opened, we also read a similar article to this as well. Now Goldman Sachs, of course, is going to be I think the one middleman involved in a lot of these different companies. Right. So yeah, they're going to be offering institutional investors options to hold crypto assets and custody, as well as sell and trade. All right. Okay. So yeah, I don't think we need to spend too much time there as well. Let me get back to the chat real quick and to catch up on you before I get into another one. I have about 4 or 5 more pulled up. I got to get through, and we're running on overtime because the crash came for the stream. We got banned, basically. Possibly, I don't know. We're so back, says Game of Goddess. Yes, and legit dial-up working now. Jacob Six says man-lining. What? What the hell? Smoking and snorting the chaos. Oh my God, Jake. Jeez, my guy. You okay? Are you okay, my buddy? Are you okay? Oh my God. Powered by the chaos, feed the fire. Yes, baby back. Yes, we're back, baby. XAI and NVIDIA just stood up a new data center phase. Yes, they did. D-Worm says, suitcase the chaos. That chaos, Jake. Seriously. Dude, I thought I was full of chaos. Holy crap. You and I need to hang out some more, man. Oh, Jake, you crazy bastard. D-Worm says, oh yeah, so Cliff says that we're looking at the massive data centers and power infrastructure sites to power them. Cody Bacot says, hey, made it back. Yes, we did. Yes, right. You can't keep me out of this space. That's right. Cliff gave $10 super chat. Damn. Ban check. Jesus. We got the band back together. Yes, we did. And I love the fire and the money in there. Thank you, my guy. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Cliff. I appreciate it, my guy. Thank you for feeding the fire and also feeding me. Hopefully this week. I hope I get fed this week. Come on, YouTube. Pay me for God's sakes. Anyway, too much chaos. Who knew? Says D-Worm. Never enough. You can never have too much chaos. And Cliff says, oh, there's the chaos. Crypto Otaku mentioned something before January 2025 and then lost sync. Or did I? Jeez. I don't know. You froze. McDonald's must have you capped. Damn it. YouTube Chaos is coming back to the stream. Andy in the chat. How's it going, Andy? How's it going? Darn it. Looking for my AOL CDs to redistribute. I could use one of those AOL CDs right now. Holy crap, guys, are nuts. I love it. I love that you guys know what the hell we're talking about too. Yes, YouTube Chaos. Chaos. We got Andy also saying, put a quarter in the meter, Otaku. Oh my god. Too many flashbacks tonight too. Holy crap. What's up, Otaku? What happened? I don't know. Is it better or worse? I mean, it says excellent on my side. You guys are telling me something different. I don't know. Yes, Godzilla is here. He's stomping all over the channel. All right, guys, I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to get back into it. Let me know if it's any worse or any better. Tether reveals massive investment portfolio of over 120 companies in crypto, fintech, social media, and more. So yeah, Tether is partnering up for sure. I was just mentioning Tether. Top stablecoin issuer Tether USDT is unveiling its investment branches portfolio, which includes over 100 different companies in multiple sectors. On a new thread of social media platform X, Tether chief executive Paulo Ardornio says that the investments were made of the company's own profits, and he expects the portfolio to grow. And Cliff says I'm good, man. Just a few pauses, but let's rock on with the fire. All right, my guy. Today, Tether pushes a portion of its investment venture portfolio into overall Tether Group, invested in more than 20 plus companies. Damn, that's insane. They have that many partners. It's insane. And this number is expected to grow significantly in the next months to years. These investments have been made with Tether's own profits, $13.7 billion. Right. They have invested personally into 120 plus companies. All right. So they're reaching out there with their investment portfolio. That's not their current partner lineup. I'd be interested to see what their total partners are. So yeah. All right. Our focus spans of critical sectors, including payment infrastructure, renewable energy, Bitcoin, agriculture, artificial intelligence, and tokenization of our capital is not merely a financial. It is a catalyst for change. All right. So yeah, it looks like, of course, Tether is making big moves and making a ton of money. Guys, Tether, you can't fade Tether. Number one, of course, stablecoin issuer in the world. First one ever in the world too. And as well, also, holding a huge Bitcoin treasury for their company. And what was the other thing I was going to mention? Oh, damn it. The other big one, right? You can't ignore it. I forget. I just lost it, guys. I lost my train of thought. My stream is just crashing. It's hard when my baby's dying. It's hard, guys. It's hard. All right. I'll go to the next one. Treasury Scott Bessent calls for internal review of the Federal Reserve as a pressure on Powell mounts. It continues. We mentioned this morning. And I don't want to get too far into it, but they're still investigating. I guess they're still trying to pin some of the excess spending for the new, building. They're putting up. I think they're building 2 buildings. All the infrastructure they're spending, it's just kind of out of line. That's what they're trying to pin them on right now. So yeah, so Scott Bessent is talking about today. All right, we got to get back into the rest of the stuff and things. PNC Bank CEO says company will provide crypto wallet for any coin that clients want to use. Very, very particular. Any coin, literally. any coin for their investors. That is bullish, guys. It's insane. So literally, they are ready to get the show going, to get the show started in crypto in a huge way for mass adoption. The chief executive financial services of Giant PNC Bank says that the firm is considering providing crypto wallet services for following announcement of the partnership with Coinbase. In a new interview with CNBC Television, PNC CEO Bill Demchak says that the company partnership with Coinbase, which started years ago but advanced earlier this week, is finally able to flourish due to the friendlier economic regulatory landscape. It's exactly what's different about now versus the past. We actually went down the path of Coinbase several years ago to do something similar. We're enabling U.S. digital payments through Coinbase on our systems. We're also using bank capabilities for fiat and treasury management services for them. So we're doing two things at once. But we looked at this a bunch of years ago, and we kind of had this crypto winter, and then we had prohibitions from our regulators. Even spell crypto and everything went on hold. Now we've got the Genius Act. Through that, there's progress, and regulators back and forth have dropped their restrictions on our ability to work with crypto. So off we go. According to Demchak, PNC will not be creating its own stablecoin. Rather, it will be looking at serving as a wallet for any token its clients would want to use. Very bullish, guys. Very bullish. And of course, with Coinbase as our backbone, if there is an industry-led stablecoin, it could be traded in that wallet and any other ones. Of course, they're using primarily Circle over on Coinbase. So we're not making a decision. We're not going to produce a stablecoin per se. Certainly not in our own name, but we'll be in a wallet, a provider for any coin of any of our clients want to use. So again, very bullish for again, mainstream adoption is coming. Normies use major banks. They don't go to a lot of the credit unions and small banks. They go to a lot of normies I know. They all are like, I remember like preaching the choir about Bitcoin, be like, you got to get in before the banks do all this, and like no, I'm not doing any of that stuff until Chase Banks has it. And I'm like, you're missing out. They're gonna front run you. You're supposed to front run them. All right, could not convince anyone back then. Of course, all that's happening now. So anyway, going full circle, guys. Very, very bullish. I'm excited to see all this stuff happen. I'm not a big fan of the banks doing all this stuff, but obviously it ushers in adoption, and that's what we want for our space, is adoption to get off the rails. All right. Okay, so let's see. What else we got here? Demand of the order of trillions could be coming for U.S. debt, according to Treasury Deputy Secretary Michael Faulkner. Here's how. Of course, we know how, right? The Genius Act. That's right, the Genius Act. The Genius Act, since it was signed into law, of course, was going to be creating stable coins, which we need to be purchasing debt or at least holding U.S. dollars in order to facilitate these stable coins. So, of course, they're going to usher in a huge demand for U.S. debt. That's the whole idea here. I don't want to get into the legitimate, the logistics of it or everything. We don't have time for that. But again, I wanted to bring this up front and center, as I've been waiting for the dollar to have a little bit of a rebound, but it won't take into effect. Again, I mentioned this last week. It won't take into effect about 120 days from the day it was signed. Again, that's the earliest we would see anything out of that. So it's basically pointing to the end of this year, and then also into maybe next year. So extended cycle, it could very well happen just because of stable coins alone. I'll have to wait and see. All right, moving on. Getting into the real news over on Twitter. We made it, guys. We made it with all the stream issues tonight. We made it to Twitter. We did it. Holy crap. I'm sorry, guys. Boy. It's been a ride. Getting back to the chat real quick before I get into Twitter. Cliff says I'm good now. A few pauses here and there, but let's rock with the fire. Crypto JPEG says we need to check on Rob. He's missing in action. What? Oh no, he might be beating up his neighbor. What happened with Rob? What? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. We need to sound the alarm. Amber alert. Rob is missing. Who's messing with my brother? Brother? Oh, God. Holy crap, guys. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's total chaos here tonight, for sure. Cliff says it's such a sad feeling to see the altcoin season shift the economic system and not able to get through to the loved ones, immediate family and friends, and even a crypto investment is good. Yeah, I could not. I've gone 5 years now. I finally got my father to at least get almost the full entire Bitcoin. He'll have his full Bitcoin by the end of the year, I believe. So I'm excited for him there. And it took me about 4 years to convince my father. That was been my personal struggles. And then the normies, I got one friend to list. I got a couple friends to invest a little bit, but a little too late, in my opinion. I got some wins. Right, I got some wins, but it's really hard, especially when you're talking and some of my friends point out I sound like a crazy religious person. Oh God, I get that a lot. Anyway, so yes, Crypto JPEG says he's alive, but just got the Loom alert, all good. Okay, good to hear that Rob is doing okay. Normie's got a norm. 100% deworm. Normie's got a norm. Speaking of the normies, we're going to, of course, check on them here in a second as we look through their search history today. But we're going to get through the real news over on X here first. I got some things lined up I want to share with you guys, and let's get to it. So if you guys are liking what you see here tonight, and ignoring all the the mishaps with the technical difficulties and the stream connection and whatever, hopefully the buffering is good for you now. Of course, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe here on YouTube. If you like the similar content, I do also shill out a whole bunch of alpha over on X as well. Mostly pertaining to Bitcoin because I am kind of biased towards that. But definitely I'd love to see you guys over there as well. All right, guys, let's get to see what we have tonight. What do we got tonight? Coin Bureau, another bank opens the crypto gate. $185 billion key bank now offers or lets 3.5 million of their clients buy and hold Bitcoin and crypto. This is crazy. I have a normie friend who has KeyBank too. Speaking of the big banks, they all have big banks. All the normies have big banks. It's weird. I don't know why they can't bank smaller. I don't know, or be their own bank. With holy crap. Oh my God. Anyway, so this is what's going on tonight.
Which will be the equivalent of like prime brokerage. That will be dominated by a single handful of international banks. The huge volume, relatively narrow margins. That's not really an opportunity or a challenge for us. The next is as a storer of value, and clearly to the extent, Sarah, that our clients want it and they want to hold it in their wallets, we will accommodate that. And so we'll be sure to do that. Then there's the sort of discussion around, is it going to cannibalize deposits at banks? I actually think that's a fair, I think it's a threat, but I don't think it's an immediate threat. And I think the industry will respond. I mean, whether it's with tokenized deposits, which I think you'll see banks like Key do, and you may well see, I don't envision Key issuing a coin per se, but I could see us as part of a consortium of banks that issues a coin. And then I think the two best applications are really international payments. Right now, international payments are sort of this Byzantine approach of all these correspondent banks. It takes a long time. There's a lot of friction. I think stable coins could be a really good solution for our clients. It could be faster, cheaper, better.
So damn, Key Bank coming in and saying, yeah, we might even do a stable coin too. Everyone's got a stable coin. Oh, what's this? $5 super chat coming in from Braveheart McFreedom. Thank you for the super sticker, my guy. Thank you for supporting the stream and the chaos. Don't forget the chaos, guys. We do every single night, of course. We burn the money. That's
Satoshi
right.
started a fire
we
in
love
cyberspace.
it. We love it.
Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus!
Everything burns.
It's been a while since I played that full clip. Yes, everything burns, even the freaking face on Lincoln. All right, thanks again, Braveheart McFreedom. Thank you for feeding the fire. All right, let's see what's it. Let me get, guys, I can't even catch up with the chat again. You guys are crazy. All right, Bitcoin Therapist coming out with, what do you think about the top 10 Bitcoin treasury companies? This is the current lineup right now. We got MicroStrategy, we got Mara, of course, Marathon Mining. We got CEP, I don't remember that one. We got BSTR, I think that's Adam, no, that's BlockFi, right? Jack Dorsey's company? I don't remember. We got Riot Mining, we got DJT, of course, Donald J. Trump, his Trump, strategy there. We got the Japanese, of course, I think that's Metaplanet, 3350.T. I'm assuming it's Metaplanet. We got Galaxy Digital, which I think now they're also doing an Ethereum treasury company, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. CLSK, I don't remember what that one is. And then we, of course, got Tesla. Now, of course, that's the current lineup of all the big Bitcoin treasury companies. Then Anthony Pompliano came out with this. I thought he was channeling me, man. Freaking shout out to Pomp, man. Look at this. The entire point of life is to be the wildly passionate person that people can't decide if you're crazy or a genius. Love it, man. I love it. I forgot he posted that. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Pomp, for coming out with that one. That was 4 hours ago. Documenting Sailor, Bitcoin yearly returns, of course, just showing you every single return on Bitcoin thus far. So far this year, we've only seen 25%. Boom, boom, of course, coming to the upside soon. And then this is that clip I was referring to with Jim Cramer coming out and just flat out saying it.
Lending against crypto assets. Now we got this.
It's happening very fast, and I think that one of the things that I think any of these guys would say is, look, the customers want it. Now, when I had, it's very funny, because everyone says the customers want it, but when I had Michael Meback on, who's the CEO of MasterCard, he didn't think there was any real demand for it. I mean, people want to trade. I think people want to own some as a hedge against the $38 trillion.
38 trillion?
They want to own it for their kids. And you know who else feels that way? Me. I don't want that debt. My kids, I'm worried about my kids.
He's worried about his kids?
38 trillion.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
We all do.
So then
In so many different ways.
Why don't you buy some Bitcoin or buy some ETH?
I think maybe that's the thing to do. How do you buy your Bitcoin, though? Do you buy through an ETF, or do you want to own it directly?
I mean, we're allowed to own that.
But then you got to get it air gapped. You can't allow it so because people can, somehow can hack you
I
and
like
steal
Fidelity
it.
as a way, but that doesn't mean there aren't other ways. But I buy it a lot because I'm very worried about the deficit.
And you think that if there
Do you hear that? Jim Cramer buys it a lot because he's worried about the deficit.
You don't think it's a proxy for risk? For risk?
No, I think it's just a nice hedge for what I'm afraid. I mean, I just don't know. Look, I know we can grow our way out of this. My hope is that we do that.
We can borrow our way out of this. There's a very, very low audio on that clip, guys. I can barely hear it in my headset. Even Jim Cramer now is saying, I fear for my kids. And of course, what I always remind you guys, even Powell knows.
The U.S. federal government's on an unsustainable fiscal path, and that just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy. We're borrowing from future generations.
Yeah. Buy some Bitcoin and maybe buy a few guns. Maybe a few guns wouldn't hurt either. Protect yourself, guys, and your family. Anyway, what else we got here? Bitcoin is taking over Wall Street. Yes, we got the gavel, and of course, someone wrote "Buy Bitcoin" on CNBC's counter. Probably after that discussion right there. That'd be my guess. Right. And we also had the Bitcoin conference. Bo Hines just said President Trump's digital asset report is done and will be released by July 30th. We will finally know what the U.S. is holding in terms of crypto assets by July 30th. Now, this is not the first time we've gotten a deadline. And of course, this is like the third or fourth time we've gotten a freaking deadline, and they never gave it to us. So I'm fuming to know and find out. We'll have to wait and see, guys. We'll see if this plays out. All right. Lost my mouse there for a second. Of course, Jan 3s, Samson Mao, my boy, my otaku, man, my otaku boy, Bitcoiner. Of course, I found you. I found you. Anyway, he said, of course, this today.
Somewhere around 101K. So, that's kind of the floor. That's just keeping up with inflation. That's Bitcoin just keeping up with inflation. So 120K, 130K, that means you're beating inflation by 20% over a 4-year period or 30% over a 4-year period, which is not really spectacular. So I think we have a lot of room to run. The bull market has legs, and I think we can go probably anywhere up to 500,000 to a million in the next 12 months, because this is also a delayed market movement too. If you think about it, we should have ran already. We should already have been at 200,000 a coin, and we're still at 120.
I agree with Samson. It's been kind of a weird cycle. All right. Simply Bitcoin, 44 states all want their reserves so far. Guys, it's been a while since I actually showed mine. I forgot all about this. Yeah, it's been a while since I actually showed my chart, my map. I still got my old logo on there too. Holy crap. It's been a minute since I used that one. But yeah, this is kind of where we are. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. These are U.S. states that are considering to buy Bitcoin exposure to date. Bitcoin-backed pension funds are, of course, those sorts of allocations or investments in those states. And then the ones that are in orange looking at strategic reserves, which I think I'm actually behind now because a lot of these other states, I think, still already have gone and at least tried to get one. We've also had ones actually get approved, which are, of course, Texas, Arizona, and I think there's a few other, I think 3 more. I think there's 3 total. All right, guys. So yeah, keeping an eye on this. It's crazy how fast where we are. We're almost done painting this damn country orange. And I told you by the end of the year, we're probably going to paint the whole country orange. We might not quite get the strategic reserves passed into law, but we definitely will. See them at least get some interest or involvement in crypto assets, especially Bitcoin. Still my favorite one so far is Ohio. Yes, Jake the Snake knows what I'm talking about. As being the king of Ohio. Ohio now has transactions of, was it 300 or less, Jake? $300 or less. Every transaction is tax exempt. You do not have to pay taxes on your Bitcoin in the state of Ohio if you do transactions under a certain amount. So, again, pretty cool stuff that's happening in our world today, and not enough people are talking about, I think, in my opinion. All right. Justin Jim Kramer says he wants to own Bitcoin and ETH for his kids. Again, I already shared that twice. I got too excited when I saw it. Breaking White House official confirms the Bitcoin and crypto report. It will be released on July 30th. Again, I shared that one twice because I got excited. And then, we got more the Grok Diner from Elon Musk. Weird stuff.
It's just a really efficient way to get the power to the motor.
Oh, totally agree.
Yeah, what's the next step?
We're here.
Yeah, so that stuff's still trending with Sir Elon. All right, guys, let's do a normally checkup. Check their search history today, see how good they did. Of course, grading them on a traditional grading scale, A, B, C, D, or F. And usually they get an F. But we'll see what happens today. We're also going to, they traditionally just look up 3 things. That's, of course, celebrities, sports, and video games. Let's see how they did today. All right. Brian Kohlberger. Cadence Owens, Arsenal versus Milan. Google stock, Fluminescence versus Palmeiras. Jessica Simpson. What? She's still married, people? Okay, whatever. Liam Neeson. Really, Liam Neeson? I guess he's married to Pamela Anderson? I don't know. Taylor Rooks. Iran Destroyer. Tesla earning report. Trump Epstein. Mr. Files, right? The Mr. Files. I'm going to get banned again, damn it. Dude, I can't do this. Screw you, normies. Screw you. All right, Washington Black. The Files. Wow, those are coming up a lot here recently. Holy crap. Stick Season 2. I don't know what any of this normie shit is. Liga MX versus MLS. Germany versus Spain. Of course, sports. Normies love their sports. Kilmar Albrego. Garcia. One Direction. Isn't that old, that boy band or whatever? Whatever. Martin Short. Please be okay. I love Martin Short and Steve Martin. Okay, what do we got here? Boca Juniors. Yes. Reen Kirby, Travis Hunter wife, and Matthew Perry. That's the normie search today. They get a flat F today. Yay. Are you surprised? And of course, are they looking up Bitcoin at all in any capacity? I would say ever so slightly. Let's zoom on in here. This is the last 12 months, possibly on the day. This is the last 7 days. Nope, they're not paying attention at all. This is the lowest we've seen all week. Okay. Yeah, so no. Bitcoin searches on the normies are not popping at all. And then we have, of course, Bitcoin versus XRP versus Solana versus Doge versus Ethereum. And who's trending around most? It is, of course, the X coin. That's right, the biggest X coin. That is XRP. And yeah, that of course confirms my suspicion, guys. I'm pretty sure altcoin season is right around the corner, and the normies are here. They're getting in. They're getting involved. They're searching. They know that their only opportunity to maybe make some money is probably with XRP, and they're only going to make like maybe a 2x from here, or maybe a 4x tops. Okay. So anyway, yeah, that's what's going on with the normies and the XRP right now. All right. Okay, let's go back full circle to Kim of the White Snowland on YouTube. That's right, giving you the live heat map for free, showing us where all the orders are being placed here currently. And yeah, pretty much kind of looking like what we looked at earlier today. We started the live stream before all the technical difficulties, and we had to get restarted with the live stream. Let's zoom on in here and take a look. Of course, max zoom, whoa! And yeah, we're still range bound, looks like between 120,000 and 117 some change. Looks like something around there. Creating a new level of support, albeit small, right underneath it. Look at that. Look at that beautiful thing right there. Yeah, yeah. That'll keep us afloat for a little while. Hopefully just in time for the market, of course, to take in what's going to happen at the end of the month with the options expiring on Bitcoin on Friday. All right, so keep that in mind as well. We're going to get into some Crypto Chaos magic now, as we do every single night. Of course, bringing you the predictions from the Chaos magic itself. All right, guys. And of course, last night, for those who didn't catch the beginning of our live stream, we, of course, killed it yet again. Tired of winning. I'm tired of winning, guys. Every day, it's the same shit. Always win. Oh, there's so much winning. So much damn winning. You get the idea. You get the stick, right? Of course, calling for a baseline bear target last night, and we landed right on top of our bear target in the market. Open like a cradle. We just held it there for him. Look, I saved the market, guys. I saved it from falling further. No need to thank me. Of course, thank the Crypto Chaos Magic for doing its work. All right, guys, and of course, I am just an instrument of chaos, as I instruct you guys. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose, and of course, don't ever suggest anything to the chaos gods that you do not want to see the ramifications of. Right? This is why we suggest things to the universe. That, yeah, all these different outcomes, probabilities, right? Let them play out. Of course, not asking for anything direct like a super bull target or anything specifically. All right, getting into it, guys. Of course, this is what we do every single night. We predict the markets, and we do really damn good. I'd say we're probably like a 97%, pretty much a 97% prediction model for what we do here. It's crazy. I know it's all based on psychology of the market sentiment, and as you've seen, we just ran through all of that right before we got here. If you followed from the first live before we crashed and all that stuff too. I'm gonna get right back into the chat one more time before we get into this, and then we'll get this started, of course, with the Bitcoin candle. We got to light the Bitcoin candle and burn some money. How much money we got to burn tonight, though? I don't know. I lost it because we had two chats. We had two runs of streams. I don't know how much money needs to be burned. Damn it! Usually I know by now. I'm going to say I'm just going to burn a Benny just to make sure I cover everybody. But thanks again for the likes of course, Gamma Goddess, Cody Bakula, my God, my guy, my boy. I'm super excited, man, about that mask. I cannot believe. Yeah, for those who do not know, Cody Bakula came to me one night in part of our mixer with Crypto Futures, and he's a jeweler. He's amazing. You should see some of the work he does. It's absolutely phenomenal. And he had as well. Again, guys, I'm going to burn on Benny on the behalf of all of you guys tonight. So let's get back in the chat and catch up with you guys before we get the chaos magic started. I got to find out where I am, man. It's crazy. Right. I think I'm here. I don't know. I'm going to have to start here, though. My young adult children have access to the patients. We're saved and never touched their whole lives. And then we watched it lose value in our savings. It's challenging. Cliff's, of course, talking about, I guess, the death of fiat money in their bank accounts, right? Savings accounts. So that's my takeaway from that chat there. Quint says, "Hey, Otaku, why did you dump on me?" Because I want to profit, damn it. Come on, Quit. Oh man, come on, it's fine. The market's fine. I didn't do nothing. I didn't sell nothing yet. Come on. Cree Toavine, I found a strange bookmark in my book. Don't do that, Cree. Nando Calrissian, great channel, man. Just subscribe. Thank you, my guy. Thank you for the subscription. We are, of course, getting so close to that 1,000 target. We try to get to 1,000 to unlock all the superpowers on the channel. Of course, unlock all of the things I can have the ability to do here. Of course, I want to get some subscriber merch out to you guys too. Do some fun stuff with the brand, right? Building, of course, this Crypto Chaos brand. I love it. I love it. And I know you guys do as well, too. All right. And, we got to get all this stuff and things for the channel. Right. Danny says, oh, yes, make sure that you guys hit the like again. That's right. Again. Thanks, Danny. Thanks for reminding everyone there. I want to redirect their bank and held fiat, but not without their agreement. Maybe I need a different approach, like feeling like, what? Pit and set? What? Oh, my God, Cliff. You crazy. What was that? An arcade reward scene with Sailor feeding him into the fire. Awesome. Keeping it arcade style. I like it. Yes. There's actually definitely arcade font there. It's one of my favorite fonts on the planet. Bring freedom, 100%. Yes. Cliff also. Okay. Redirecting thoughts back to the real world. Vibe the chaos. Yes. Thank you. All right, Big Living Freedom says, you froze for a second. Are you out of the freezer? I don't know. You guys have to let me know how bad it is here on the freezer. Hit the like on your way out, brother. Nando C, of course, Nando Calrissian. It's all right getting to see here. Oh, yeah, and Nando, are you related to Lando? You like his son, long-lost son? He's probably got so many kids in so many different galaxies. Anyway, I'm skipping over all of this. I don't know, what's this here? Brazil supports the United States. If they apply to the tariff, we will apply it too. Oh boy, we'll get some tariff war, trade war stuff in the comment there, I guess. That's my takeaway there on Tiano. Sorry, my guy. I hope Brazil gets a fair deal. I really do. I do love the country of Brazil. I got some friends there. Cliff says, Tio, hello, what's the vibe in Brazil? I remember it's being one of those couple South American investment places. I'm older. I think there's 100% fire markets, South America and Africa too. Also, the thing I like also too about Brazil is they don't hide the truth away from their citizens. They actually have people there that talk about like UFOs and extraterrestrials and aliens and like America here. I'm gonna get banned. Damn it. Anyway, Salty Brazilian says quit. Oh no. Tio says. Tio, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Brazil will send missiles to the United States. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, there's some chaos coming there. Make me admin, says Danny. Oh God, I might have to. Oh geez. Yep. I appreciate you, my guy. Oh man. I'm going to start you out there with standard admin. I didn't know I could even do this, Danny. I'm glad you mentioned that. I would never even look. Quint says, RIP Otaku Live. Yes. D-Worm. Oh, my God. Burn a giant, save a grant. What? Burn a grant, save a grant for a new internet. Oh, my God. Braveheart McFreedom. Okay, Brazil will send missiles to the United States again. Oh, my God. You know, I appreciate. I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the added chaos. I mean, it's fine. Oh, geez. Okay, so yeah, and it's not like America doesn't deserve missiles being thrown at it. I mean, anyway, Brave Army Freedom says now or Tio Fufu. Okay. Darn it, Quint. Now I'm smelling coconut and caramel babes. What the hell? Oh, no. Are you referring to some of the stuff I might have said before, right? Okay. P.S. Appreciate the bio-memory flashback. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I remember calling, I have a close friend from Brazil, and I remember calling him a caramel baby or something like that. Anyway, Brave Farming Freedom. American people love Brazilian people. Both of our goats, yes, our greatest of all times are crazy, but the people, we want peace and prosperity. Both of our governments are insane, such as life, 100%, Braveheart, 100%. All isn't, like every government's insane. The idea of a government in general is insane. We should be able to have free markets, of course, build communities and prosper without Big brother. Quint says, make the admin since you are scared to 1v1 me and off the grid. I am definitely not afraid of you and off the grid, my guy. We definitely got to play at some point, though. 100%, 100%. Right, I wonder if I can make you an admin, too. I don't know, Quint. I feel like I'll be given... I'd be giving a chip with a machine gun if I give you admin, though. I don't know, Quint. I know you. All right, Cliff says, why missile? Bummer. We have enough challenges with the event horizon swallowing on the Earth, making maps look flat while Earthlings are in the event horizon. Oh my God, Cliff. So much conspiracy there. I love it. All right, guys, I'm finally catching up with the chat. Finally, wrenches for everyone, says Milk Money. Throwing a lot of wrenches at everyone tonight. We definitely got off topic. It's insane. Going into overtime, almost 10 p.m., and we haven't even done Crypto Chaos Magic yet. Let's get going with that. All right, Crypto Chaos Magic, guys. If the first time you've watched this, of course, I will explain it a little more in depth, I guess. Basically, what I do on the channel is we go over current market sentiment. We look at the psychology of the markets. And, of course, we do some crazy predictions that you're 97% usually right. It's insane. I know. It's insane. But we do it every single day. All right. So, yeah, here's where we go. Even in the weekend. No one else can predict where Bitcoin's going to go over the weekend, but we sure can. I mean, it's insane with the track record we have. I cannot explain it. Other than we just do it. And I'm just an instrument of chaos. All right, so yeah, we're just going to put these in check. These are, of course, what I refer to as our ritual sticks. These refer to all of the time frames in which Bitcoin specifically has the most volatility in the markets. You can probably use this on most other assets. I think Bitcoin's, I've been doing this for years, like 4 or 5 years now. This is what works for me. All right, so these are, of course, the time frames represented by our ritual sticks. And then we're going to go into the Crypto Chaos Magic. All right, of course, I've got all the elements on the desk, of course, as needed. I got earth, wind, fire, water, and we're ready to go. We're going to, of course, get the Bitcoin candle lit. That's right here. That's right, the Bitcoin candle provided by Milk Money originally, and we're about maybe a quarter way done with it, maybe a third. Who's counting? We got to find my Bitcoin lighter. Where the hell is my lighter? Every day. Every day is under a pile of this shitty paper. Usually. Or Bitcoins. There's a whole bunch of those on my desk too. All right, we're going to light the Bitcoin candle. Here we go, guys. Here we go. And we're going to get Chaos Magic started tonight. There we go. And the market open for Japan. It's already about hour and a half, 2 hours open now. I cannot get the second wick to light. There we go. Got 2 wicks on this candle. Boom. It's a big one. All right, so the Bitcoin candle has been lit. We're going to place it on our altar. That's right. I've got a Crypto Chaos Magic altar custom made for myself. Boom. There it is. All right, next step is, of course, idolizing the moon, using the moonstone as our idol. And yes, we are going to burn a sacrifice, which is going to be a Benny tonight because I forgot how much money was donated to the channel. Thanks again to everyone who participated. Oh my God, I got so much freaking Monopoly money on the table. Oh, there's a Benny. Okay, I got a Benny, guys. I got a Benny. It took me a while to find one. Yeah, this is Benny, right? Yeah, this is Benny. There's Benny. There's Benny. We love Benny. But we also love to burn him. Let's go. Goodbye, Benny. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Benny. And soon to the studio, guys, I'm going to be building a little bit of a safer way to burn money. I'm doing this over my keyboard right now. Look at that beautiful bite out of Benny. Oh no. Oh no, Benny. No. All right. Yeah, fanning the flames a little there. He's almost gone. Holy shit. Burning my fingers. All right, guys. The Benny this has been sacrificed, and we are ready to proceed with Crypto Chaos Magic. Here we go, guys. Now I'm just an instrument of chaos, and I'm going to show you where Bitcoin's likely to go tonight. Of course, we're suggesting this to the universe. We don't ask for anything in particular because we don't want to lose a kidney. I like my kidneys intact where they are. I like to be healthy. And I like my family members alive too, so don't ask for anything you don't want taken away in exchange. Anyway, so where are we headed? Where are we headed? Looks pretty bullish tonight, guys. Japan right now is opening and they want to participate and they want to buy this dip. We basically gave them a dip on a silver platter, and with 3 retests to the downside, each one a slightly higher than the other. It's looking pretty bullish on this breakout, but how bullish can it be? Are we going to actually go back up and retest 120 tonight, or are we going to stay here and just kind of chew away at 118, 119,000 and then fall down to the bottom? Let's take a look and see where we're headed tonight. All right, one more check into, of course, the crypto, the live book maps over by, brought to you by Kim of the White Snowland, showing you the live book map, of course, where the current buy and sell orders are placed. And yeah, it looks like pretty much the same thing, and it looks kind of slow. It looks kind of like it's sleepy. No one's really doing anything right now. This, of course, will change in about 2 hours, where Japan's going to be day trading, and some other countries as well with them. All right, so yeah, nothing else exciting here happening right now. Could be, again, a little bit overbought. Who's to say? This is also a short time frame. All right, let's get into where we're going tonight. So, of course, what I like to do every single night is I do, of course, play with the probabilities. We do, of course, a bull, a bear, and a base case scenario, as well as some fun ones, of course, to suggest to the universe what we would like to see. All right, here's where we're going, guys. Here's where we're going. Baseline target, of course, first. We are running up probably... let me get back here. I gotta get closer here. There we go. I can see stuff again. All right, so running up probably to a little bit of a retest right around 119.5. Maybe see then a breakout towards 120. It might take a couple of chances to at least retest a little bit above there. I don't think on a baseline target we're going to get much more than about 120.5, so 120.5, and then start to see a bit of a rollover, of course, as the market closes in the foreign markets. Generally, of course, that happens there. And then we get, of course, tomorrow morning started sideways right around something like 119, 118, something like that. Might be a little high on that end there. So let me do this one more time, something like this, and a little lower in the market open. Okay, and we'll see if we play ball tomorrow morning too. It is going to roll into Thursday tomorrow. Again, we're getting closer to the end of the week, and that Friday, guys, is going to be the most important day to look at when it comes to Bitcoin's price action, as Friday is going to be the expiry for options on Bitcoin, and it's the last Friday of the month. So usually what happens on the last Friday of the month is if we are not oversold, right? If we're not oversold, we're going to probably pump a little bit. Oh, geez. Braveheart McFreedom coming in with another $5 super chat. Super sticker. Oh, man. What are you giggling at over there, my God? Thanks again for contributing to the chaos, my guy. Thanks again, Braveheart McFreedom. I'll take that with a side of McFreedom fries. Oh, jeez, man. I'm telling you, you deserve a freaking diner more than Elon. More than Elon, my guy. All right. All right. So, yeah, the idea is basically that, Bitcoin expiry is going to basically, if we're not oversold, right, then we're going to see a little bit of a downward pressure, right? And if we're overbought, we're gonna see a little bit. I got that inverse. My God. Basically, if we're too high by the time, say for example, by Friday, if we're at like 123, something like that. Oh my God, it's 128. So we're at previous all-time high, right? We're probably going to see a huge pullback, right? Somewhere to probably the largest previous level of support, 116, maybe even 115. And then, of course, start that back over as the next week kind of rolls on out. Maybe even as early as Sunday. So something like that could happen. And again, if we end up coming down flat and we come back down and actually retest 116 before Friday, we're going to see probably the inverse. We're going to probably see a breakout again on maybe Monday, or it might still would have been right around, because Monday's still the first of the last day of the month, something like that. It might be the first of the month. I don't remember. But either way, it's going to be a wild ride depending on where Bitcoin lands on Thursday night into. Bitcoin expiry happens midnight on Eastern Standard Time, I believe. Or it's like 1 a.m. Last time I looked it up, it was like midnight to 1 a.m. Something like that. Anyway, so that's the time frames you want to be looking at. Either way, this is a baseline target, basically going to run up and get rejected somewhere around 120. I'm going to, of course, go over all probabilities and give you my best case scenario. for where we're headed. All right, so yes, we're going to come back down, and we're going to do our bear target now. So let's see if we can run this up to maybe 119.5. Try to double top here and then get rejected. That, of course, falling it down. It's going to happen sooner rather than that. Let's see if that does play out. It's going to happen probably around noon-ish in the foreign markets. So something like this, run up to about noon. 119.5, double top, rejected, and maybe double top there and a further rejection to the downside, coming down as low as, let me redraw this. This is a mess. Not as high, yes, not as high. And then, getting probably not as low, probably creating another slightly higher low and before the market opens tomorrow. That is my bear case scenario. And then we got our bull. Our bull. Let's go. Man, this is looking pretty bullish, even with the bear target there. Okay, so a bull target right now before the monthly close. If we could get this to double top here and then break on out to previous all-time high, that would be amazing. It's 121,000 there, and then I'm a little too over. Yeah, I'm a little too over. I gotta draw this again. I went a little too far. Let me clear this up. Boom. All right, we got to get to 123,000 before 3 o'clock. Basically, that's the idea of the run up here. So something like this, double top it early here, and run up fast, 120 by intraday trading, double top there. And then the idea is we go to previous all-time high or damn near it, maybe 122.5. 100, maybe 122.9, something like that. Crazy run up and then a sell off for the market open tomorrow. Probably if we go that far, it's going to dump even further by the time we open, the U.S. market, stock market. Okay, so that's my bull target there, bull case scenario. And then, of course, I do my super bull and super bear targets. Super bear target is usually right over here. I can't really reuse that one tonight. Unless we go a little higher than the fire sale. Of course, the fire sale target right now being right around $83,000 Bitcoin. Redonkulous, guys, redonkulous. All right, and then, of course, our super bull target, which takes us all the way to like 130K. Why not? Why not? Why not suggest that to the universe? Why the hell not? 130K. Let's just stop at 129.5. Psychologically, I mean, it's gotta, something like that. Gotta give it a little something to work with. Of course, the super bull target is only ever played out 3 times on the channel. I do it as a joke, but it does sometimes play out. Suggesting it to the universe does actually help sometimes. All right, guys, so my best case scenario tonight, what I'm calling for is probably, again, a baseline bear target. Again, we're getting close to the end of the month. Of course, this has kind of been the idea where we've been headed the whole week. Of course, we called the same thing last night. We were on it. The same thing the night before. We were a little off, but we were still basically on it. And, of course, same thing on Monday. Yeah, so I'm gonna stick with my guns and say baseline bear target tonight as well. We might even get a little pricier, a little lower, right? A little lower possibly could happen. We still have a little bit, support at 17.7, 17.8, but most of the support is still right around 16.5 right around here. So I guess maybe, I don't want to suggest it to the universe, but maybe we could go as low as that. If we do see anything lower than 17 though, or 16.9, if we go underneath 16.5, you bet we're gonna get another big shot up like we did before, right? So keep that in mind too. It's not, it swings both ways. The pendulum, right? The pendulum. Let me clear the board here and make this one red, and we are good to go. All right, guys, this is what I'm suggesting tonight. I'm going to leave this one up as always, keeping that 24-hour stream going. I like to do that so that you guys can watch the Crypto Chaos magic world and participating with us tonight. It was a lot of fun. All right, as always, guys, let's see what else you guys got before we head out. Wrenches for everyone, says Milk Bunny. I definitely love when you threw a wrench at everybody. To calm everyone down. There was so much conspiracy talk in the chat. That was insane, Milk Bunny. 100% there to my guy. There we go. Cliff says, Crypto Otaku-san, my internet gets intermittent or unreliable when in Crypto Chaos and CF lives. Other lives got to go. Not the community of fire people. Love and yes. Gotcha. Let me see here. Nando Conradian says, Lando won't claim me, but I'll never give up. I knew it. I knew you were one of his unwanted children. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, my guy. Hopefully you have plenty of friends in the galaxy. Maybe you found a Rhodian to bump shoulders with or something. If you're anything like your father now that Disney has... anyway, I'm not going to get into it. Milk Bunny says, proud sponsor of the Crypto Chaos Magic. Milk Bunny. Yes, I think a little bit of me on every milk carton. Jesus Christ. I love you, Milk Bunny. Yes, MM25, as we know him. Cliff says, I haven't explained it well. The interruptions, that's really bothered me for some time, and it's not CF or otaku communities. CF, crypto future or otaku. Oh, gotcha. I think I find something new and interesting, and then looking at MM25 already there, I'm starting to think I can get ahead of myself. If I follow MM25, MM is of course legit. Yes, he is. We love him. Quint says, but Starlink Otaku, but Starlink can't freaking get me internet in a bunker. Damn it! I know. Clef says, it's those in the community, meh, all good, except for those who want my 0.0002 Bitcoin. Oh no. Oh geez. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can stay afloat with that in the future. I mean, it's going to be worth a lot in the future. Do I have to run the numbers again? How much was that? 302 on Bitcoin, right? 302 on Bitcoin. All right, how long would you have to wait? Let me see. Let me do some moon math real quick. I love doing moon math. Let's do this. Before I leave. Did I close all my browsers? I think I closed all my browsers. Okay, let's open up a new Brave browser. Again, guys, shout out to Brave browser, not affiliated, not endorsed, not sponsored. I just like, of course, giving you guys a heads up, and I like things that are for free. And you can watch YouTube for free without ads, guys, if you are using the Brave browser. That's right, not a single ad. I have not watched a single ad now for years. And look how many hours I've saved. This is a second computer too I built in the last 5 years. I do love some Brave browser. All right, guys. So anyway, yeah, not joking about that at all. You can save yourself a headache, not watch a single ad on any platform. All right. So what are we looking at? Yes, Wen Moon. We're going to Wen Moon, guys. Wen Moon. Wen Moon. Yes.
When will then be now?
Soon. But other than the meme and the joke I like to play on the channel, Wen Moon is also brought to you by observablehq.com, where you can use this as a tool to suggest to the universe also how large your stock will be worth by the time you're willing to retire. So if you want to retire on Bitcoin, this is the site. This is for you. I love this. I actually showed this to my father, and we planned his retirement based on this as well. It's a good tool if you want to play around. So this is the amount of Bitcoin that Cliff currently has in his bank account, right? Oh my God. Or in his one of his wallets, I'm assuming. I hope you guys custody your own crypto. So yeah, if you want to retire with that amount of Bitcoin, and say you want to retire with 60,000 a year, let's make this a little obtainable, sort of. The annual, of course, supply increase or inflation of the US dollar is around 12.2, and then the annual Bitcoin appreciation rate, which is somewhere usually around 35% if you believe Michael Saylor. I'm just going to put a flat 30%. You have right here your stack of, oh my God, it didn't refresh. No, not one Bitcoin. We're looking at 0.00. I'm just going to put flat 2. Oh, it's because I copied and pasted. That's why. So 302. All right, 0.302. Boom. It's not refreshing. No, it's broken. It's not working tonight. Let me refresh it real quick. I'm just going to put it in manually. I think I broke the algorithm when I pasted it in there. All right, so I'm going to delete this 0.00002. All right. Is it working? It's not working. Why is it not working? I know it can work on less than a full Bitcoin. All right, maybe it won't do anything that's under 0.01. What in the hell? That is not right, is it? It does have the amount of Satoshis, right? Oh man, this is weird. 0.1, 0.01, 0.01. Okay, there we go. 0.001. It won't do any increments less. Damn it. All right, so the lowest I can go is 0.001, I think. Yeah, I can't do 0.000. I can't. That's crazy. I didn't know there was limited this far. I mean, it's really not that much money. I mean, 0.0001 is like $10, literally $10. So anyway, let's just go with 201, right? Just for the smallest amount we can actually do. So yeah, if your desired stack is, you know, if you're not going to add any more than $100 to Bitcoin, you're going to have to wait a long time to retire on it. But let's just play this for shits and giggles. $60,000 is what we're going to try to get out of this retirement strategy. This is of course a yearly withdrawal. It's a 12% increase on the dollar, and then yeah, we'll just stick with a 30% appreciation rate on Bitcoin. Then we've got your stack of why is this 100,000 sats, right? 100,000 sats. It is giving their appropriate stacks. Stack value right now is worth $120. Your desired annual income is $60,000, and yeah, of course, all the other stuff there. Your moon date is 2080. So yeah, probably not gonna work for you, but it'll be worth about $278 million by 2080. So yeah, there's something to think about right there. Oh my God damn it! Ridiculous. Okay, so yeah, again, guys, it doesn't matter. You can play around with this with any amount your stack is. I'm not joking. It's a pretty fun tool, and you can get some at least you know, you can plan for the future a little bit with it. Whether you want to, of course, take a little bit more risk off the table and say, okay, maybe it's only going to appreciate 20% instead of 30, or you know, Michael Seller's 35. You want to go buck wild and go crazy, you can do that too. Right here, if you have 0.01 Bitcoin, and that's 10 million sats, right? You can retire by 2088. Oh my God. Right now that's worth what about $10,000? $10,000, and that's if it only appreciates 30% annually. Now, if it does 20%, if it does 30%, then you can do something like 2049. Man, that's like Blade Runner. Oh my God. All right. Dystopian future, here we come, guys. All right. So anyway, it's a real nice tool. I love it. And yeah, Cliff is rattling on about it. I got to get back in the chat real quick, and then we're going to head out. Thanks again, guys, for participating. I hope you have fun, and I hope you get some knowledge, or at least learn something every time I go live, because that's what I do, guys. This is all about edutainment. And I know I have my fun, of course, with the chaos. It is a ton of chaos, of course, in this market. But yeah, I hope you guys are, of course, making life-changing goals, right? Setting them up and hitting them. All right. So yeah, Quint says, Brave is the GOAT. Yes, great. Definitely is the greatest of all time. I love Brave browser. Cliff says, bullshit. I cannot keep that Bitcoin at zero, at least at the 20%, $20 drop I got hit with. What the hell, Cliff? Quinn says, I've got 6 years off this GPU, but it's getting time to upgrade, Otaku. Oh my God. Yeah, it sounds like you need a new GPU, my guy. I also have as well, actually. No, I lied. I got a new GPU. I upgraded it slightly. 2030. Yeah, I got a 2030. Well, I went from a 2070 to a 3070. Yeah, a couple years ago. Cliff says, oh my God, that is genius level thinking. Apps might not be able to calculate $20 to $23 USD. Oh my God. Okay, LO. Okay, so 100. My Bitcoin had the mine the test stuff before. Bro, $20. Jeez. Oh, geez, Cliff. I didn't know about the Bitcoin retirement calculator. Legit learning, 100%, man. It's one of my favorite tools. Like I said, I was able to convince my father after showing him a couple times. I convinced one of my friends too after showing him like probably 5 times. The normies are harder, man. They're hard to get. They're hard to get in our space. But once we get them, man, they see it. They see an improvement. It happens. For real. For the rest of the people that don't have any. All right, Cliff says, thank you. Learning took place. Can you please drop the Bitcoin retirement calculator thing in the chat? Yes, I can, of course. I can definitely do that for you, my guy, for sure. Boom. There you go. All right, there you go there. Yes, Quint says, I have an RTX NVIDIA 2060 Super. Oh, nice. Yes, I still have one of those in my my old rig, too. I got to get that hooked up too in the stream. I used to run all the Crypto Chaos Magic live streams 24/7 on that one. So hoping to get that fit in here. I don't know, man, if it's going to fit in. The studio's getting so decked out. It's crazy. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy what's happening. I built a new shelf today. I put up a whole bunch of panels from the old studio. I got a whole bunch of new ones coming in to finish that up. I got a whole corner over here, of course, with my favorite Gundam stuff, sci-fi elements, of course, it's got to be over there. Yeah, and I'm also going to be building some shelves over here to house my arcade. I'm going to get my arcade back in operation, so behind the computer over there, and also I'm going to be building a new one, of course, with some of my other models of buildings and stuff for Godzilla to destroy. Get the chaos going every day. I love it, guys. Love it. Quince, yes, I need the best GPU to play RuneScape on. 100%, dude. 100%. And Quinn says, I want a 4080. Oh, dude, so do I. I mean, 50 series cards are out now. I got a 50 in my laptop. This thing is freaking insane. I love it. I haven't played many games on it yet because I don't have the time. But yeah, definitely should be playing off the grid on that from now on. It's ridiculous. I keep forgetting I have a 50 series card in the studio. It's crazy. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, thank you all as well for joining. I'm going to, of course, take a leave now. It's 10:20. But guys, as soon as I'm done with the studio, oh my God, we're going to be doing some crazy all-nighters. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. We might even play some games on the stream just because we're trying to, you know, wait for that particular price point on certain altcoins to pop off. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. I can't wait. It's only going to last a few months or maybe a few weeks, but they'll be fun nonetheless. Of course, JR Block, of course. Thanks, brother. Thanks for coming out today as well. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and do all the things. We will catch you again tomorrow morning as we always cover the market open live, and of course the open live now, like we are doing for the foreign markets. So 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and of course 8. Well, I guess it's 9:20. We get it on there about 10 minutes earlier for the market open bell. All right, guys, I will catch you tomorrow morning. Have a good one. It's the Crypto Otaku signing out. Peace.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, bold night king. Oh, in other words.
Oh my God, Cliff, I can't even play the credits, my guy. It's insane. Freaking $100 super chat out the gate. Holy crap, Cliff. Cliff, my dude. Oh my God, you're gonna give me a heart attack. Holy crap. Thank you for the knowledge and the link. Knowledge is a fire. Thank you, of course, with much respect. Thank you again, Cliff. I really appreciate. Have a restful night. You guys as well. Thanks again for playing along. And yeah, I gotta burn that Benny for you tomorrow night, Cliff. I gotta burn that one for you tomorrow. Thanks again, guys. Thanks again. Play the credits. I vibe with that jam, says Cliff. All right, I'll play the credits again for you. But again, yeah, have a great night, guys. And Dumb Money, rest in peace. We lost a good one, of course, this year. And Ozzy as well. Ozzy as well. Have a good one, guys. Thanks again, Cliff. I really appreciate you, my guy. I'm going to eat. I'm going to finally eat, guys. It's going to be great. Thank you. I can eat.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, bold night king. Oh, in other words.
I can't, man. I can't. I'll never get used to this. I'll never get used to this. All right. And again, another daily reminder, guys. Don't forget to take your orange pills. Just one pill a day keeps the FOMO away. That's right. Just take an orange pill. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Oh my God. You forget the world even exists. Like, what am I talking about, Prozac or something? Oh my God! Thanks again, Cliff. You are the goat, my guy. You are the goat. Thanks again. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Peace. Oh my! If I hit the right button, peace. All right. This is the longest post-credit scene ever. Oh my God! All right, guys. Scuff Taku is the best taku. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right. I think I got the right button this time. I think. Peace.
Bet.